Bum, bum, ba, ba, da, da, dum, ba, da, 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 da. Hello and welcome to The Talking Voice. Today we'll be discussing topics such as Riddick, Defiance, and the final round of the big bracket board. So be ready. Let's jump right in with Riddick. Now I want to cover a lot of ground here really quickly, and I'll do my best to keep spoilers out of it. There are now 3 Riddick films, 4 if you count the animated feature in between 1 and 2. I kind of don't. So we've got Pitch Black, Chronicles of Riddick, and now Riddick. Pitch Black is more of a thriller suspense movie than it's the original. It was more of a thriller suspense, crash land, creatures, death, destruction, all that good stuff. The second one was much more of an action movie with Riddick having to be, a savior of all races. And the third one is trying to get back to its roots by trying to once again be sort of a action, like it's like trying to mix 1 and 2 together with action and some thriller aspects and creatures. Best one out of the 3 for me is number 2, but I'm more of an action film fan than the suspense genre. There are some good ones out there, and Pitch Black is one of them. But I would say in order of greatness it goes Chronicles, Pitch Black, and then Riddick. Riddick is, in my opinion, the weakest of the 3. It's the newest one, just came out. It's not even on DVD or Blu-ray yet. But I would suggest if you want to see it, just to wait. Don't go out and put your money on this yet. Rent it for $1 and you've got your money's worth. Pay $7 to see it in theaters? Maybe not. Topic number 2 is the game Defiance. It is based off of the TV show on the Sci-Fi Channel that I've yet to see, but I thought I would try the MMO FPS that they've put out. And I really have a tough time calling it an MMO because it's very simplistic compared to most. When you're playing an MMO, you usually get different classes, like a support, a tank, and a glass cannon, or super damage dealer, but can't take it. And so, when you look at Defiance, you have origin stories that differ, but that's it. Every class, everybody can use the same weapons, everybody can use the same equipment. Nothing is limited to certain classes. There are no classes. How you develop your character is up to you. And you gain ego levels where you can put buffs and perks in different spots on this big old board that they've got. But when it comes right down to it, everybody has the potential to be the same. So, and then depending on your preference of weapon, your weapon proficiency goes up. So if you use a machine gun more often, the machine gun proficiency level goes up. And apparently it can go up only so many per gun, so then you'll have to switch to a new type of gun of that same kind, or a new gun of that same kind, and then work on it up from there as well. And so I've put a good number of hours into this game so far, and I'm enjoying it. It's very simplistic, but the nice thing is you get something like a mount. You get a vehicle very early on, because it is just one ginormous map. So you can travel much quicker. There's fast travel as well, but actually having an ATV, and you can get different ATVs, you can get a car, and there are Arcfall codes that are supposed to be hidden around, but the best way to do it, go on to IGN and look it up, and they've got all 132 of them that you can put in to unlock stuff for you in-game. All you have to do is link your account with the online source and put all these codes in. There are some problems with the game, like sometimes things seem really outnumbered in your pace. You're supposed to play with other people. It is built to do that. And so I don't, which makes it much harder for me because I'll die in the middle of a mission, have to extract and try again from the very beginning and have all these enemies to fight again. But I want to play with more people, but I also want to know the people I'm playing with. And overall, I bought it for about $17. I think it's $10 on the PlayStation Network right now. That's about all I pay for it. It's not worth $60. It's not worth any more than $20. That's for certain. And it's decent. They've got some DLC out for it now, and there's supposed to be more. There's a season pass you can buy. I'll be excited to see where they take this, because it has the potential to be something great, but for now, it's not there yet. So here we are at the grand culmination of this whole big bracket board with a lion versus the Terminator. And seeing as how I've gotten no other input from anybody else, it is up to my greater judgment to say, without a doubt, beyond a shadow of a doubt, the victor is the Terminator. Thank you for joining me for yet another episode of The Talking Voice. I will see you next week. Back in the groove, back in the groove.